God. Less.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, they didn't do a lot there to fool anyone. They just came right out and ran the football, but with great success, and that's the way you want to get things started. A nice quick opener for a big game.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Such a tough position to defend near the line. Even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go in the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And I'm not sure he got there.
Sing real football.
They did. A wall of bodies there.
I knew you was going to do that same play.
On the quarterback sneak. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Why you think that?
Now Sanders. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around.
He's got yards every play.
In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
That boy is slow.
Back at his own 6-yard line. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
Yeah, that's why I threw it right there.
Convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Come on. Set. Blocking 18.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing, Sanders. That's complete. It's Malachi.
They moved on from that boy.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
But
Sanders going to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it.
I didn't think he was going to throw it that good.
First-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. If he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hey.
Second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. You catch it right there, good for 16 and a first.
Here we go, sack.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is going to be a reverse here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Let's go.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard.
Oh, it's Jordan.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Sanders. And that's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now a 2nd and 10.
Y'all didn't play the Browns, huh?
Ready?
An inside run with Judkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what
That's nice.
the intended consequence of their actions.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. Ready?
Sanders to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Ready up.
We're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
70, Hawks.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. 3rd and long, he knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
The 42-yard line.
Here's Sanders. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown! A great play there. 41 yards. And the Browns are once again back in front. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
I didn't know the Ravens had blocked the field goal too.
The kickoff team on the field now is able to send this one away.
The extra point.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy.
And Dog was right in front of the like square up in front of the field goal.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
They let his ass go too.
Last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
Kick that bitch to the side.
Joy after that one.
Ah.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Hurts going to move him around. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. He takes his.
This is what I say. How? I would have made that bitch no cut.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted it.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, It's a first down.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 62 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there is going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Hurts to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson taking it in. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
I thought he was going to jump
There
that
was no
bitch.
going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
Right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position.
How you kick it out of bounds, though?
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Sanders. That's caught at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 22-yard line.
Too many linebackers out there.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Back to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at the
That's legal.
17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Yeah.
They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
Yes.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a fumble. Wow. Yeah, right at him.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first
There you
down.
go.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. In motion left comes Brown. From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play action. Here's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going.
You gotta hit the L1 when you throw it.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
6, Cuddy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Just like I should have did right there.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19,
Hello?
Tiger.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass caught, he's got Tillman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Him said 3.
Cedric Tillman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Baby, come back. Baby, come back.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
How do you keep kicking it out of bounds?
Out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it goes as a complete pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Here we go.
2nd and 15. Incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage.
This is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Bjackzz. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Number 8, too.
It's a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Hurts. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Now how about that?
That boy, Bars is coming. Behind some Bjackzz.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer to third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Throwing is Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
You could have ran it too.
And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And you running the same plays, I told you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Y'all didn't block nobody, he just was running.
He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
That nigga over.
But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
You're going to lose the sauce.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You making way more money in
volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he gets
in college.
inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Ready.
On play action, here's Shadur. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Sanders. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That one taken in by Corley. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Ready.
Sanders has it poked free. And it's picked up by the Shreds into the stiff arm. And just as they thought they might be able to take it across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
Oh, they don't let you challenge that shit. The replay officials control this.
And I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, all security paramount, they turn the ball over.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You ain't push it fast enough.
We can make this one pretty simple.
How was it?
Forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Give me that.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
You would have got it, facts. I waited for a second to see what you was going to do. But I wouldn't have been able to get there in time if you was already through it.
Throwing, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Bullshit.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
See what I can do.
On the ready.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Oh.
For a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's
Good, right, come on.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted,
it'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Dotson in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. It's caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
Should have picked that bitch, huh?
Hurts looking to change the play.
What you doing, buddy?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Hit and drop behind the line by Shelby Harris.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
60 boxes.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is to be in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
The game made a field goal all day.
I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
I mean, you've been kicking that bitch out of bounds all day, and you make that.
Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do.
Where's the kick out of bounds?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
What you about to do, Shador? It's a game winning drive for you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down at 6.
Nigga. He's so slow. That nigga started jogging, dog.
3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
My boy said he got tired out there.
Now he's going to start the run. This one incomplete.
Good shit.
The pressure got to him as he released.
He's so tired.
And it's 2nd down.
It's been a nice
he just started jogging.
Mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one goes incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 23-yard run. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
They were sending me signals. He tired.
We've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not much to speak of.
Credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete.
Drop that bitch. Good shit, boy.
Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
I ain't even mean to click on, dog.
Smith, 74 yards. And the Eagles
or did I?
touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
The score, Eagles 31, Browns 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And great
nice run, baby.
Coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Thanks.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That'll be complete.
Break that tackle, baby.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 30
They ain't even do the play. Nigga crazy.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll get this out of the hands of Sampson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over,
I don't know why I ain't running out of bounds.
We take a break.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Bond. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Watson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
18 cup, 19 tight, 19 Lion. Riggs. 18 Rattler. Go.
Watson.
Oh.
It's incomplete. They went for the win, and
Yeah.
does not pay off.
He was wide open. I should have had dog round up. I seen it though.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful
No.
the onside kick try. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
What a finish in this one, Charles. Yeah, this
That was a nice one.
They have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home